Ron Howe here from RB Bass Outdoors. What time is it? Fishing report time, right? Just got back from vacation, doing a little catch up. Wanted to give a quick video here and let you know how the trip went. So heading into vacation, we were heading to South Carolina and wanted to fish Lake Murray because it's right near where I was staying at with friends, and went ahead and booked the trip ahead of time and had a great time, learned a lot, got to see how big Lake Murray is and just how beautiful the country and terrain is over there. So those familiar with Clear Lake, Lake Murray is like a gigantic clear lake with just different arms, and the lake is huge, man. It's really big. There's a lot of homes right on the water, docks right on the water. And so we booked a guide trip targeting striped bass. Normally I'm a 100% catch and release guy, but in this case, we wanted to catch some keepable fish. And I'm bringing a couple people that fish, but they're not on the water all the time, right? A young guy and his new wife, took them out fishing. We had an amazing time. It was a little bit tough in the morning. It was the first little bit of a storm front that came in. And in California, that'll make the stripers bite. But over there, it kind of locked them up. They were coming up and just bumping the bait, short striking. And we had caught a couple, but it wasn't anything fantastic. So how we approached fishing that day was all planer boards on the sides of the boat, and then one just split shot out behind the boat, trolling live shiners. The fish on Lake Murray this time of year are keen on smaller bait when they're up the lake versus the herring that live on the bottom main body. So we were trolling smaller live shiners, targeting striped bass, trying to get some fish taco action. And we would strip the stuff out 15 to 20 feet and then put the planer board on and another 15 to 20 feet. And of course, then separating those planer boards from the back of the boat. So you have two somewhat close to the boat and then two pushed out further. And in the corner, we have a floating bobber with a minnow and a split shot. And over here, just a minnow and a split shot. So 6 rods on the boat, 3 anglers in the guide. So technically 4 people fishing. We drilled along. He uses Minn Kota in the front, get the boat going. And he used his Garmin to look at bait and stuff down below just to know when we were around fish, kind of learn, okay, we're around the bait and fish. Let's see if we get a bite. So we trolled to cover a lot of water. Again, kind of a slow morning. Picked up one keeper. Had one that was right at their limit there, is 22 inches. Got that one, and then we kept that one alive in case it would shrink up later in the day. Continued to catch more fish in that 7 to 9 pound class throughout the day. Had some nice flurries, double hookups. Kind of chaotic, and then you get one in the boat, another one would bite, and it just get kind of chaotic, that's the fun, right? So great trip to Lake Murray. We probably caught, I think in keepers, we caught about 8 striped bass keepers. Caught some sort of a weird perch, and we had a lot of short bites and a ton of come-offs and a couple broken lines. So, throughout the whole day, we probably had 25 to 30 strikes with about maybe 20-ish hookups. And of course, the keepers were 8, and several of those were just fish that were 19 to 22 inches that you can't keep. So great trip to Lake Murray. Excellent striped bass factory. If you're ever in the South, in South Carolina, Columbia area, look up Lake Murray Guide Services. Get out there. Our guide service was James Linder. He is Frogman66 on Instagram. Give him a check out. Local guy, nice 22-foot boat with a 150 4-stroke Merc. They had all the rods, reels, and gear we needed, live bait, all that stuff was very reasonable. 3 people, it was $150 a person, and then we all gave him a nice little tip for the work and stuff he did. So we went home, we made fish tacos, we chowed down, had an amazing week, great trip to Lake Murray. Go to South Carolina and check it out. In the fall, you won't be disappointed. That lake got some southern action. Ron Howe, RB Bass Outdoors. Time to check out and get back to it. See y'all. Thank you.